renewable energy company Masdar won a contract for the first wind power plant in the kingdom a little bit earlier this year. We have the CEO, it is Mohamed Al Ramahi. He joins me now. Good to see you this morning, sir.
Good to see you. Good morning.
So we have a new minister, new policies, more renewables. Is that what we can expect from Abdulaziz? What are you hearing?
Well, our views that the policies in regards to renewable energy within the kingdom will not change. If you recall, this January during Abu Dhabi Sustainability Week, Mr. Khalid Al-Falih announced the new renewable energy or the revised renewable energy program, which was increased from around 9 gigawatts to around 30 gigawatts by 2023, with a mix between solar, the majority will come from solar, wind, and some concentrated solar power. So we do not believe or foresee any change from that policy. Actually, currently we are involved in an ongoing tender within the kingdom of around 1.4 gigawatt scattered within different locations in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
And when might we hear a little bit more on that, a little bit more detail on that? When do you expect to be able to tell us more on that?
Well, the process is currently ongoing of the tender, and we believe that by the end of this year, first quarter of next year, the winners will be announced.
Okay, and for you, if I look beyond the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, where next for you?
Well, you know, our focus for over the past 12 years has been and will continue to be based in the GCC, the MENA region, and Europe. But obviously, also this January, we have announced a new entry to the Americas into wind project, both in Texas and New Mexico. And we are also planning to increase our position in the United States.
Can I circle back to the Sovereign Wealth Fund? Obviously, Sovereign Wealth Funds play an incredibly important role here in our kingdom, in the UAE and in Saudi Arabia. I just wonder, have you had any contact with the PIF? And are they looking for partners in regards to renewable projects? You're smiling, so you've obviously had some kind of chat. What's been the discussion?
Actually, I was in Riyadh just a few days back, and I had the pleasure in meeting the PIF team. Yes, we are actually working with the PIF team on different projects. If you recall, again, I go back to January because that was a major announcement. The renewable energy program in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia was split between the authority, which runs the auctions, or the what's called reversed auctions, REBDO, it's called REBDO. And then you have 70% of that renewable energy target will be directly negotiated with PIF. So PIF is a major strategic component of the renewable energy program that will be executed in the kingdom. And therefore, yes, we have a strong relationship with PIF. Obviously, us and our partners, we have a strategic partnership with Energy de France, ADF, which won alongside us the first and the largest onshore wind farm in the region, which is Domet Al Jandal, and we are working closely with them to hopefully try to get a piece of that portfolio.
I always like it when we have a CEO that's got a responsibility for something in the United Kingdom. So I want to get your opinion in terms of your offshore. You've got a UK offshore wind farm.
Yeah.
We're looking at daily changes in Brexit. Now, what I want to understand from you is, what is the risk if we go for a hard Brexit? What have you put in place to ship your power into Europe? What's the risks?
Well, like you said, I mean, the United Kingdom is a strategic market for us from day one, still is. We have invested north of £1 billion sterling in the offshore wind portfolio within the United Kingdom. We are actually working on expanding that portfolio as we speak today.
You're not put off by the political landscape changing at all?
We believe. Obviously it has a short-term impact. You have seen it clearly on the exchange, on the pound. But in the end of the day, we are a strategic long-term investor.
So you put in $1 billion. Where could that get to?
It has been very successful in the United Kingdom. We've recently announced, if it has not been announced, well, now you have it.
Let's go.
Okay, we've alongside the UK Infrastructure and Project Authority and Zouk Capital, we have cornerstoned a fund to expand the infrastructure for e-mobility within the kingdom. So our plan is to double the infrastructure, rapid chargers across the United Kingdom. And this is just recent. And if it was not announced by the UK government, here you have it.